Multiple cruise missiles airborne over Crimea. Storm Shadow signatures confirmed. Air defenses scrambling immediately. This is not a probe. Belbek airbase radar goes active. S-400 systems tracking incoming threats. Operators count 17 contacts inbound. Launch windows closing fast. Missiles descending toward peninsula targets. Defense batteries engaging first wave. Interceptors climbing from coastal positions. The clock starts now. 02:14 a.m. local time. Skyfall Warfare documents what happens when saturation tactics meet strategic targets. Storm Shadow missiles traveling at 900 kilometers per hour. Flight time to impact calculated. Crimean air defense network fully engaged. Multiple sectors reporting simultaneous contacts. This is coordinated strike warfare. Batteries prioritizing threats by proximity. First interceptor launches confirmed. Missiles streaking toward inbound targets. Engagement range closing rapidly. Defense systems working maximum capacity. What caused the most damage here? A ballistic missiles. B cruise missiles. C drones. Comment your answer below. Second wave detection confirmed. Additional Storm Shadow missiles entering airspace. Defense network already committed to first engagement. New contacts appearing on radar. Operators facing saturation scenario. System reload times becoming critical. Belbek airbase initiating emergency protocols. Aircraft scrambling under incoming threat. Pilots racing to get airborne. Ground crews moving equipment frantically. The first impacts hit northern sectors. Reconnaissance satellites will confirm damage later. Initial explosions reported near fuel infrastructure. Secondary detonations following primary strikes. Defense batteries continue engaging new contacts. Interceptor success rate dropping under pressure. More missiles penetrating outer defense zones. The math turns against defenders when attack density exceeds intercept capacity, and reload windows create exploitable gaps that allow follow-on waves to penetrate previously secured airspace. S-400 battery near Sevastopol reports launcher malfunction. Critical system offline during active engagement. Neighboring batteries extending coverage areas. Gaps forming in defensive umbrella. Additional missiles exploiting weakened sectors. Coordination between batteries breaking down. Communication networks overloaded with traffic. Priority targets losing adequate protection. Belbek control tower reporting impacts nearby. Runway infrastructure taking direct hits. Aircraft still on ground, now trapped. Fuel depot explosions lighting up installations. Pilots in air searching for safe landing zones. Alternative airfields assessing their capacity. Strategic aviation capabilities severely degraded. Third wave missiles now detected inbound. Defense network approaching total commitment. Ammunition reserves depleting across batteries. Reload operations happening under combat conditions. Skyfall Warfare tracks every escalation point. Radar systems struggling with target density. Electronic warfare possibly degrading tracking capability. Operators manually curating target priorities. Automation failing under saturation load. Human decision-making now bottleneck factor. Missiles still penetrating into defense rings. Impact confirmations from multiple locations simultaneously. Damage assessment teams cannot keep pace. New strike wave confirmed. More launches detected from distant positions. 02:31 a.m. local time. 17 minutes since initial detection. Defense posture already critically weakened. Fresh missiles entering compromised airspace. S-300 battery reporting complete ammunition depletion. System going offline for extended reload. Another gap opening in coverage network. Remaining batteries redistributing engagement zones. Mathematics of defense becoming unsustainable. Attack tempo exceeding recovery capability. Belbek airbase now reporting catastrophic damage. Multiple aircraft destroyed on parking aprons. Fuel systems completely compromised and burning. runway cratering preventing any takeoff operations. Maintenance facilities collapsed from direct impacts. Base effectively neutralized as operational asset. Tactical aviation capability erased within time frame. Which system failed first here overall? A Patriot, BS-300C radar network. Think about cascade failures carefully. Storm Shadow missiles designed for hardened targets. Penetration warheads defeating reinforced structures. Guidance systems ensuring precision terminal approach. These weapons built specifically for scenarios. Command bunkers taking direct precision strikes. Communications nodes severed from main networks. Coordination capability degrading across entire peninsula. Commanders losing situational awareness rapidly. Reports conflicting about actual damage scale. Satellite reconnaissance hours away from coverage. Ground truth obscured by ongoing explosions. Strategic picture fragmenting under information overload. Skyfall Warfare analyzes warfare at breaking point. Fourth wave detected at 02:38 a.m. Defense network barely functional at this stage. Remaining interceptors launching with desperation timing. Success probability calculations turning deeply negative. Missiles now approaching nearly unopposed in sectors. Critical infrastructure losing all protective coverage. Power generation facilities becoming exposed targets. Transportation nodes vulnerable to follow-on strikes. The initial saturation achieved its primary objective. Coastal radar installation takes direct hit. Primary tracking capability lost for eastern sectors. Backup systems assume control with degraded performance. Target acquisition range significantly reduced now. Early warning time compressed to dangerous minimums. Missiles appearing almost on top of positions. Engagement windows shrinking to unusable durations. Operators reacting rather than anticipating threats. Defense transition from active to purely reactive. Is air defense collapse inevitable in saturation scenarios? Comment Y or N below. Fuel depot at Gvardeyskoye reports massive fire. Secondary explosions continuing for extended period. Thick smoke obscuring visual identification attempts. Thermal signatures overwhelming infrared tracking systems. Environmental conditions now aiding attacker advantage. Damage control teams unable to approach safely. Fire suppression equipment inadequate for scale. Petroleum fires burning uncontrolled for hours. Strategic fuel reserves catastrophically compromised in single engagement. Fifth wave missiles entering airspace, 02:46 a.m. Defense network fragmented beyond effective coordination. Individual batteries operating in isolated mode. No unified engagement strategy remaining functional. Ammunition critically low across all positions. Some systems completely Winchester and offline. Remaining interceptors saved for highest priority. Most incoming missiles facing zero opposition. Penetration rate approaching total success metrics. Skyfall Warfare documents the moment dominance collapses. Belbek damage assessment emerging through chaos. 18 aircraft confirmed destroyed on ground. 6 hangars completely collapsed from explosions. Primary runway cratered in 11 locations. Secondary runway damaged beyond immediate repair capacity. Fuel infrastructure total loss with ongoing fires. Maintenance capability eliminated for foreseeable timeline. Personnel casualties still being calculated currently. Base reconstruction timeline measured in months minimum. Tactical aviation removed from operational calculations permanently. Command elements relocating to alternate facilities. Hardened bunkers survived but isolated operationally. Surface communications infrastructure completely severed now. Backup satellite links providing only minimal bandwidth. Real-time coordination impossible with current capability. Decisions made on outdated information continuously. Response times lagging behind evolving tactical picture. Commanders operating partially blind throughout engagement. Modern warfare tempo overwhelming human processing capacity. Which failure do you consider most critical? The network collapse created conditions where individual technical capabilities became irrelevant because coordinated defense requires synchronized sensor data and unified engagement commands that disappeared under sustained multi-axis saturation pressure. Sixth wave confirmed at 02:54 a.m., 40 minutes since initial missile detection. Defense effectively ceased as organized operation. Random interceptor launches producing negligible results. Strike aircraft now appearing over peninsula. Air superiority achieved through defense suppression. Follow-on attacks proceeding with reduced risk. Ground targets exposed to precision strike. Complete loss of contested airspace control. If you follow high-intensity air wars and defense collapse scenarios, then type Skyfall right now. S-400 battery commander reports system destroyed. Direct hit from cruise missile strike. Launcher vehicles catastrophic kills confirmed immediately. Radar vehicle secondary explosions from ammunition. Mobile command post burning after direct impact. Entire battery removed from operational status. Billions in equipment erased in seconds. Replacement timeline measured in years potentially. Strategic air defense capability permanently degraded. Post-strike analysis beginning despite ongoing operations. Satellite tasking redirected toward Crimean targets. Reconnaissance assets gathering damage imagery systematically. Analysts compiling target lists versus impact confirmations. Success rates calculated for each wave. Fuel infrastructure appears primary achievement category. Aviation assets second major damage category. Air defense systems third critical loss. Command infrastructure fourth significant target set. Total economic damage exceeding 800 million preliminary. Recovery timeline varying by facility type. Some capabilities lost for years minimum, others degraded but potentially recoverable faster. Strategic calculation fundamentally altered by results. 1 a.m. local time. Final missiles impacting targets. 47 minutes of sustained aerial assault. Defense network collapsed under saturation pressure. Critical military infrastructure catastrophically damaged. Air superiority temporarily achieved through violence. Skyfall Warfare tracked every escalation stage. The sky fell over Crimea tonight. Defense quiz answer is C radar network. Radar systems failed first under saturation. Once tracking capability degraded, interceptor effectiveness collapsed. Individual batteries isolated without network coordination. Cascade failure propagated through entire system. Technical capability irrelevant without information architecture. Modern air defense requires perfect network function. Single-point failures create catastrophic vulnerabilities. Can air defenses recover from this? Not quickly given equipment losses and infrastructure damage. Months minimum for partial capability restoration. Full capability requires years and massive investment. Replacement equipment constrained by production capacity. Is escalation now unavoidable after this? One side demonstrated ability to suppress defenses. Other side must respond to restore deterrence. Strategic balance shifted requiring countermeasures. Escalation cycle accelerating from this event. What target comes next logically? Likely retaliation against launch platforms or supporting infrastructure. Alternatively, strategic targets previously protected, now exposed. Forward operating bases becoming priority targets. The cycle continues until one side exhausted. What breaks next in this conflict? Comment your predictions below now. Subscribe to Skyfall Warfare when the sky starts falling.